Okay, it's quick.
It just doesn't make sense for a diesel.
Oh man. Well, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to a rather special 0 to 60, because we've got the ultimate special guest, Mr. Joe Achilles.
How's it going, everyone?
Yeah, obviously we are still in the UK, and Joe's been kind enough to come and take us, give us a little bit of a tour in this awesome Alpina D3 BiTurbo.
Now, unfortunately, being from Australia, we don't know a lot about Alpinas, so I'm going to bombard Joe with the questions. You said this one 2017 D3?
That's right, yeah, D3 Touring.
D3 Touring. It's a 17 plate?
It is.
And it's a diesel, which I'm still trying to get my head around.
Yes, well, I think especially as you guys are Aussies, you don't get too many fast diesels out there.
No, you don't. There's a few BMW diesels over there which go well, but this thing's a friggin' different world. Is it twin turbo or single turbo?
Twin turbo.
So twin turbo, and you said 3 litre?
Yes, exactly.
And what sort of power?
So it's pushing about 350 brake.
350 brake. I've got to say, immediately, it just pulls. Like, it's got to have a ton of torque.
Yeah, I think about 1500 RPM peak torque, or 1600. You almost get peak torque, which is about 520 pound-feet. I don't know how you guys, what are you talking? Newton meters? Yeah.
Some torques.
Yeah, torques.
And do you know what they weigh? I suppose it's a normal 3 Series.
Yeah, pretty much. So I think this one's about 1650-ish kilos.
And you said before it's got quite a high RPM, rev limiter. What does it rev to?
So yeah, the rev limiter is set at about 5,400 revs, and as we experienced last night, hits that limiter pretty hard, which for a diesel is just unheard of, you know.
It is an absolute menace.
Yeah.
Now, spec-wise in Alpina, you can obviously, I guess the main idea is they're a performance BMW, but they've also got a few extra luxurious things as well. I noticed this one's got the full Harman Kardon stereo, nice Alcantara bits everywhere.
Yep.
And I think my favourite's got to be the Alcantara steering wheel.
Yeah, well, standard they actually come with a Lavallina wrapped steering wheel, which is like a really soft leather, the same stuff you get in Rolls Royces.
Okay.
But yeah, all the Alcantara in here, this is like an added optional extra. And yeah, it just brings the interior up to a different level, I guess.
I've got to say, there are a few things, like immediately, as soon as we stepped in this, it does stand out. Like it might be silly, but you almost expect it to be not that different to a normal 3 Series.
Yep.
But just a few little touches, especially like even the quality of the Alcantara, it is so nice to touch. I had a little stroke of the steering wheel before.
Steering wheel.
Yeah, okay, right, the steering wheel, yeah.
Not Joe's thing.
Not my steering wheel.
But it was very nice to touch. It's just an awesome place to be.
It is.
I quite like the personal touches, like the plaque that shows you exactly what this car is and its build number.
Yep.
The little Alpina badges and all the seats.
Yeah, the roundels in there.
It does feel like a special car, and I think you said they're priced at around 50 grand.
Yeah, so the touring model is £50,000. The saloon sedan is about 47.5, 48 grand.
Yep.
Which, yeah.
But, and to put that into perspective for the Aussie viewers, that's about 10 grand less than an M3.
It's actually quite a bit more. It's about 15 grand less than an M3. Yeah.
That's a lot of money. A big difference. And I've been blown away so far.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what it does. It's 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 time. What do you reckon? What do you reckon it's got in it? I know you know the official time.
Yeah, so I'm not going to ruin it for what I've tested, but the car that I tested a couple of years ago had a limit slip diff on it, which is optional on these models. This one hasn't. It's got an open diff. So am I allowed to guess? Or
yeah, okay. Don't forget though, because this isn't going to be normal. Because you got 3 relatively heavy men. We've got all of our camera gear, your camera gear.
Yep.
We're going go-karting as well. So it's a fully loaded wagon.
It is.
I don't reckon it'll break 5 seconds.
I'm gonna go for 4.85.
4.85.
Yeah.
I would have laughed at you before we'd actually been in this car, saying it's going to be quicker than the M5s and some of the insane horsepower things we've had on the channel.
Yeah.
But I'm still yet to make sense of how it pulls so hard from just throughout the whole rev range.
1500 RPM, it's like it's on song.
And on the plus side, it's got those Michelin Pilot Super Sports, are they?
Yeah, indeed.
Do you know how wide they are?
I think the rears are 265s, the fronts are 23 or 245s.
Cool. Okay. And I've got to say the gear changes feel very nice as well.
Now I think you said, is that the ZF8 speed?
ZF8 speed. Again, like many things in Alpina cars, they've tweaked a few things, like they've got their own solenoids in there, their own software as well. So it's set up really, you know, perfectly with this engine, this running gear.
Is that Monkey London?
That was Monkey London.
Was it really? You're kidding me? No way.
I think it was. Anyway,
I love England.
Should we chase after him?
Yeah, give him a run in the Alpina.
Oh, the other thing I've got to mention, it's got a full Acropovic exhaust.
Yes,
It has.
That is cool.
Which is
Yeah.
sick. I like it says Alpina on one tip and then Acropovic on the
Exactly.
It's actually, if you stick your hand underneath, it's a big system.
Yeah.
Like in the car, it's so silent and plush and luxurious, but it's getting some gases moving, that's for sure.
It is. And one more thing I must point out about Alpina, and I think that it's the thing that really stands out over anything with Alpina cars, especially here in the UK where our roads are actually pretty bumpy, as you'll probably find as we're going through here, is the suspension. They redo the complete suspension, so it's not standard at all. Their own shocks, dampeners, etc., their own arms, the angles, the adjustment, everything, the alignments are different to your standard 3 Series or your M cars, and they just seem to track and ride so much better in the UK than any M car ever could dream of doing, you know. On the track, I'm sure the M car's still going to shine, but yeah, as an everyday sort of A-road basher, fantastic.
Well, speaking of the track, let's go and I'm keen to find out how quick it can do it. So
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Well, we've done the times runs and I'm pretty damn impressed. I think the fastest time it pulled up was a 5.5. Joe's not impressed.
No.
It's taking it like it's its own car.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking it to heart. It's like, no.
So we did quite a few, probably 5 or 6 runs, and they were all in that 5.5 to 6 second mark, like repetitively, which to me is really impressive. Keeping in mind that road surface was crap, wasn't it?
It was, and you could tell as it was getting off the line, it wasn't just skimpering, but it was actually braking and losing traction.
Yeah.
It felt like that's where the issue was, if you can call that an issue.
I've got to hand it to it. We did try one run with traction off, and you didn't stall it up very much, did you?
No, like maybe 1800.
Yeah, and it just lit the rear. It didn't go anywhere. It
No,
just sat there.
first, second, and third.
So I mean, the traction control's doing a lot of work anyway. It's just the road surface was too bad. We did notice it had 55 psi in the rear tyres, which is a little bit high.
After the runs,
Yeah.
I'll just check the PSI, and it was obviously no one would ever launch a car with that sort of PSI in the tyres if they wanted to get a quick time. So that is impressive. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to say, this car, like we've been in it all day now. We've loaded it up. We've hooned it through the hills. We've done some pretty impressive times. And to put that into perspective, that's faster than the evolved tuned E60 M5 that we did on a similar road surface where it's hard to get the power down. Like, this is not a slouch, man.
And it's a bloody family station wagon.
And you can average 60 mpg.
Yeah. We should start a new game. How low can we get the MPG down to?
Yeah. Well, I do play. Is that really sad that I played that game? No, anyway, that's another video.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't been over to Joe's channel yet, go and subscribe. I'll put a link below. He's actually good at car reviews. He's like an older version of Chris Harris. Go and check him out. But he's got a problem with BMW. He likes BMWs a lot.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
Thank you very much. Give us a thumbs up. Go and give Joe's channel a subscribe.
Actually, check out Joe's M135, and yeah, if you want to see that car on our channel, please let us know. Comment below, and yeah, make him feel obligated.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot for. I'm a big fan of your channel, and thanks for.
How much do we have to pay you for saying that?
I thought we agreed like £500
Yeah,
and a
that's
reach
fine,
around.
that's fine.
No, but honestly, genuinely, that's what brought us together. I like your videos, you like mine, so thanks for making time to see me, and yeah, hopefully see you when you get back from the Modball Rally.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Joe, for taking us out today and having a lot of fun and showing what this car is capable of. And obviously, thank you guys for watching.
Catch you on the next one.
Cheers. Bye.